Well, we're having a little makeup session today. Gray has done a video of her making up my face, and so now it's my turn, although she is much more the expert than I am. So, as you can see, Gray has naturally beautiful skin, and she's kind of pale, and she has naturally peachy pink cheeks here. Really beautiful blue eyes, everything. So we really don't need to do a lot of makeup on Gray. She already looks very beautiful the way she is. We just try to highlight certain things. So I think the first thing I'm going to do actually might be surprising. I'm going to do her eyebrows. Because she is so pale, it helps to just get a little bit of eyebrow pencil, just following her natural brow line. And if you're doing this at home, I learned that it's not the hardest thing to do, although I'm still not an expert by any means, but to take short little strokes instead of trying to draw like one long eyebrow. It's really hard to go straight if you do that. And this is about as dark as I want to go with Gray. So once I get that done, it helps me decide more about the foundation and the powder, things like that. She doesn't need much foundation at all, actually, because the color in her skin is so smooth already. She doesn't have areas that are, especially dark or red or anything, just kind of perfect. So I'm just going to do a very, very light foundation, which is really intended to let the powder stick to her face just a little bit. No? Yes? Yes, okay. And I've learned from Gray to use brushes like this. They're just so comfortable, and it also helps you get it evenly spread with a real soft touch. You'll notice I'm not going to do much at all. There's nothing I'm trying to cover up. And one little piece of the brush just came off. All right, so usually after I've done about half, I'll just add just a tiny bit more because some of it gets pushed down in the bristles of the brush. I'll just add a little bit more. She doesn't need much. Close your eyes. Thank you. Okay, you can open. I try to avoid the eyebrows since I've already done those. Don't really want to cover them up. She doesn't need much blending around her jawline here, just a little bit. Again, she has that beautiful skin. All right, and so at that point, I will use a little blush. And I like to actually start with the cheekbones. I find it gives a little bit more of a shape to the face. And it kind of just gives a little bit of direction of the color. And actually, as I'm looking over here, I'm going to go back to this brush for a minute because I'm seeing a line of foundation here that I don't want to see. Yeah, this side's better. Okay, so let's see how that's looking. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now the eye palette we sometimes use for, not just for the eyes, but for the area around the eyes. So start, close your eyes for me. Thank you. I'll let you know when you can open, okay? Just want to do a little underneath and in the corner there of this lightest color that I have. Close again. You can use some that reflects, you know, some of the little sparkle in it that will help the light bounce off. Now I'm going to go with probably a combination of this and this. I don't think she needs the dark brown. The pink is kind of natural for her skin. Close your eyes. And just a little swipe. Try to get it down to the eyelash line. And then up here I want to just fade it away. There's no real clear difference. All right, let's try this eye. Again, down to the lash line. And I don't care what you see on TV, nobody does this perfectly. Takes a little trial and error. We all make the errors. I'll put just a little bit of the sort of a medium brown under her eyebrows. Close your eyes. And blend it in. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing to the other side. This is almost
It's kind of dark.
Okay.
No, the light isn't really shiny.
That's because it's almost out of... My battery is almost dead in my phone. So I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly with some lipstick. And this is a color that Gray likes for a lot of different occasions. I'm going to try a little bit of this. It's a little bit darker than her shirt, but that's okay. I try to avoid getting in the corners here just because, open a little bit bigger for me, see? Just because it's so easy to smear. Now let me take a look in there. It is hard to see, isn't it? Put your lips together for me. Okay, open one more time. Whoops. All right, there we go. We'll have to recharge this phone. But this was fun to do. So from BB and Gray, we say have a happy New Year. Today is New Year's Eve.
Happy
2020.
New Year's Eve.
Tomorrow morning we'll wake up and it'll be 2021.